That's a good question. Because I go with both. That's kind of a trick question. That's just me. Welcome in, everybody. Thought I'd do a midnight madness. Oh, you can't compare where you can't compete. They're in a totally their own lane altogether. There's no comparison. You can't compete with either one of them. They're both epic in their own way. It's like pinning two seats like superheroes against each other. Like there shouldn't be a segregation. There shouldn't be any type of like Spider-Man to Superman, for instance. They're in their own lane. There's like the only way that you can even compare would be a hero to villain, I would think, to be able to actually have an answer. Like Mario to Bowser. Definitely Mario, hands down. you know, simple stuff. But anyway, welcome in, everybody. So I thought I'd do a Midnight Madness chat in chill and collective. It's madness because it's probably going to get scatterbrained, but it's subscribers only. Welcome in, everybody. And yes, point and shoot, I'm still working on a mic. I've had some issues that I'm dealing with, so I'm just dealing with them first. Priority is priority. And yes, it's a high priority on my list. Hey, Bernard. Angel Rebel, Kristen, TA, Great Spirit, guides, protectors, angels, ancestors, divine light. What's the message for this madness? For fuck's sake. Oh. So you could be dealing with a Gemini. They want to heal something with you. They're having issues with their inner child. They don't know how to bridge the gap. They don't have a prayer in a handbasket, a prayer of hope. They're not nurturing themselves, and that's part of the problem. If they'd only nurture themselves, they would raise their vibration and their frequency to a position where it might be better. But they're not praying. There's no connection to that particular avenue, which is hindering them, it's holding them back. Because they could very well be guided and they're tuning it out instead. They're not communicating. But they see how you're sustaining yourself, and they see how you've healed. They see how you are beginning to love again, and they see how your inner light is shining. I get a feeling of jealousy or envy because of that. And they're also wondering how you do it, because they've tried. It seems like they're missing something. The energy I feel anyway. Now this very well could be an X, but this very well could be a similar to your ex. It seems like this person acted like your ex, maybe sent off some red flags to you, and maybe you've shut it down. And this is a particularly new person, but because they have, yeah, this is definitely a dead end. This is definitely, you're not going back to this energy. This is something that you need to walk away from. Because they don't got no hope and prayer for this. Because they're not willing to heal their inner child. They're not willing to nurture that part of them. They're not willing to go with the flow, and they're not willing to rebuild that bridge. So that's why it's a dead end. But just because it's a dead end for this particular connection doesn't mean it's a dead end for you, collective. Okay? It just means a new beginning in a different direction. You will sustain, you will love again. That fire within is ignited, and you are healing. Okay? So just when you thought you'd never love again, you will. Just when you thought you'd never be able to trust again, you will. And something tells me that with the particular person that's coming in to your alignment, this is going to help you realize why it didn't work out with all the others. That's how good it's going to fit with you. Yeah. This one isn't going to hurt you. This one's not going to. This one's going to honor you. You're going to be able to drop your guard with this person. You'll be able to trust them. Yeah, right, Aiden. Yeah, you're out of your mind. Yeah, no, no. This person isn't going to question who you are. They're going to see themselves in you. They're going to see your inner beauty. Okay? And not only that, this is divinely orchestrated. Okay? This one's not going to hurt you. It's not going to hurt you. Uh, they're going to help with your shadow. They're going to help you recognize, or you're going to help them recognize their shadow. Either one. But together, you guys aren't going to be scared of the forest. You're not going to be scared of the unknown. This is going to be an interesting partnership where you empower each other instead of rip each other apart and stay in competition. Yeah, the temple. This is going to help you find peace within yourself. You're a visionary. You're meant to be at peace. It's where you get your best information. It's where you get your best downloads. And you need to be at peace. You need to be allowed to let go of the pain, the suffering. You should be able to transmute and heal this. Hold on to what's important and let go of what's no longer serving you. It's coming in, collective. It's coming in. The overall energy for the evening. What do we got going on? Yeah, the self. The empty room, letting go of what no longer serves you and stepping into your power. You freaking ha. I'm proud of you. If you're in a loving, comfortable relationship, then that message in particular isn't for you. Okay? It's about going with the flow. It's about going with, uh, you know, where you feel loved. If you're in a loving relationship, that relationship is going to get stronger. Okay? It's going to develop on a deeper level. If you're not, and if you're in a karmic relationship, it's going to fall away. It's going to give you the ability to step on your own, step into your own, and be independent, self-reliant. All right, let's check out the steampunk deck because that'll probably give me the steam, give me the drama. Welcome in, chef. What's the steamy tea? Spirit, what do we need to know? What's being hidden from us? Tell us all about the madness behind it. Tell us what we need to know to stay 10 steps ahead. What's the deal? Give us the fucking crazy ass chaotic tea. What do we need to know? Ooh, the truth is coming out. Ace of Swords. What's the deal? What do we got? Ooh, alright. Ooh, the divine is not messing around. Okay. Oh, really? Okay. Alright, so somebody's going to try and thwart you, try and stop you. This is somebody from the past. You're just coming out of a really rough time. It's either that or they are. They're talking smack on you behind your back. They think that you don't see this, but you will. It'll trickle down. You'll get word. The divine is at work right now. To the particular people that are vibing with this particular message, the divine wants you to be vocal, but be very careful as to what you wish for. Okay? Think before you do. Think before you say. Think before you intend. You put intention to energy. It's better to transmute than to wreak havoc. It's better to send back than to create more energy and battle back. Why use up and deplete your own energy in order to deplete yourself, in order to react on an attack? When you can retain that energy, you can transmute that energy to blessings, and you can send that ill intention back to them, right? And they're basically their own energy. So it is automatically connected to who they are. And by transmuting it, it allows them to have the energy to heal. So by sending it back as a healing transfer, you're not only transmuting it as a negative intention to a positive intention, you're also gaining from it. You're also gaining dharma for that experience. Okay? So to the karmics that decide to throw out all this black magic and all this dark karmic magic, They're only digging themselves up their own hole. Okay? But the divine wants you to be very, very precise as to what you wish for and claim it. Because you're receiving victory. Yeah, 6 of Wands. What's the key, Spirit? Mm. Somebody's trying to put this whole idea of you getting some sort of flowers or recognition into the dark. They're trying to dim your recognition, all because you're nurturing your truth. You're nurturing who you are. You're nurturing your experience. You're coming out of a very, very strenuous battle, and you're headed towards your Ten of Pentacles. That's what you're focusing on. Yeah, you're speaking your truth, and people are quite possibly bringing back feedback too as well. Um, maybe there is accolades, maybe there is recognition, maybe there is comments and recognition for how you nurture your truth and how you nurture your justice, how you stand up for yourself. Against all diversity and adversity as well, right? You got the Three of Cups here. Somebody's emotionally obsessed with you, and you're gaining up to have people emotionally manipulate you, and you know this. And because you found out, now they want to heal things because they now see you for who you are, and they see how there was lies and deception, and they want to heal this. They want to come forward and heal this. You know, really, all it takes is communication. All it takes is a bit of integrity, maybe showing up in the right light, maybe not to manipulate, maybe to be authentic in your own spirit, to take the mask off, right? But the fact that, this person might feel that they might be inadequate because of your standards and because you hold yourself and because of your justice and what you speak of. It quite possibly could be intimidating. And because of your intimidation, they want to dim this somehow, some way, creating you into some sort of joke, but standing corrected, standing speechless, standing in a space of realization and ascension and awakening to the truth. Mhm. You very well could have access to the Reaper. It very well could be that there might be a possibility of this idea of thwarting you and stalling you out. I think that's coming to an end because they want to heal this. They see you for a different light now, collective, because you stand on certain boundaries. They want to heal the betrayal that was quite possibly done behind your back that you don't even know about yet. And this energy is feeling kind of shameful for what they've done and what they were orchestrating behind your back and what they were brought into. And they want to end this. Now, it very well could be that they might want to end you, per se, with this Ace of Wands in the reverse. But it very well could just be an ending of a cycle. And the reason why I say it's an ending of a cycle is because the Three of Swords here is in the reverse. So this is about a healing of betrayal, an ending of that cycle, and a stopping of that inspiration or intention. Welcome in Andromeda, Mustang. Hmm? I'm a little hurt. I ended it. So you took the liberty of making a decision, Andromeda? I'm really sorry that I don't remember your story. I don't take it personal. I tend to purge quite a bit because I channel quite a bit of information and I don't keep all that much in. So, but congratulations on your freedom. Be steadfast in your decision, in your intention. Empower yourself. Do not feel shame for standing up for yourself. Stand in your power. Call your power back. Cut all the cords, all energetic cords. Okay? And stand on your boundaries. Build these boundaries for your peace of mind within. And stand on business. You will get through this. You're going to be very inspired within the next couple of weeks of how this all works out for you. Okay? You're through the worst of it. So step into the new paradigm, step into the new earth. You've done a lot of shadow work, you've done a lot of healing. Stand on that. And you should be proud of yourself. You should pat yourself on the back. You've been through enough. Now you are enough. You've always been enough. You always were enough. And I'm happy that you can stand in your power now. Do not feel guilty. Have no mercy. Okay? Remember how they left you. And allow that to empower you to keep moving forward, leaving it behind you. Understand they very well could claw at your ankles, so pay attention. And understand that they very well could hoover and come back to try to remind you that such a godsend that they are, and how such a big mistake that you're making. Yeah. Had they not been that big mistake, you wouldn't have left in the first place. You would have felt validated, you would have felt loved, you would have felt included, but they showed up differently than that. They tried to make you feel worthless. They tried to make you feel like you were nothing. So you give them what they get. Nothing. And you call your energy back. You call your power back. So I'm proud of you. Congratulations. Stand strong. Okay? Stand strong. And this goes out for anyone listening to this. If this resonates with you, stand strong. Okay? Sevenfold blessings coming back to you. All right? Sevenfold blessings. Double for your trouble. Hold up, Andromeda. You're saying thank you, Lord. Don't you realize that the same light and the same divine energy, the same divine essence that was within Jesus that made him so special? Do you realize that that same energy is within you? Did you have a thought to maybe wrap your head around that for a minute? This is you going through your awakening. This is you realizing that maybe that source energy that Jesus called on is within you. Maybe that's what's giving you your strength. Maybe that's what's healing your heart. That same divine light. Remembering, finding courage, healing. It's all part of that. It's all part of the compassion that you feel within yourself. Allow it to melt away all the pain. That is the source energy of compassion, trusting in the divine. It's not about God, it's not about Jesus. That's the Christian deception perspective. Drop that out. Realize the same energy that Jesus had within him is within you. This is the true realization of that Christ consciousness. They made it into a big fat joke and thought that you had to believe in something outside of yourself. And thus, that same creative energy that gives you life is within absolutely every other thing that is alive. That life essence is the same life essence that Jesus was connected to. So I'm not belittling Jesus and his message. I'm exalting it. I'm screaming it to the rooftops in honor of him, in honor of his love message of compassion, forgiveness, all love and light, and take no shit. The divine is what gives us life. And for us to question that is asinine. I got no spoon for that, Dakota. And no idea. And I'm not about to wrap my head around it. Sorry. Moisturize it. Sit with it a little longer. Collective, let's get back into the breathing here. So somebody wants to heal out a section of turmoil and betrayal. They want to end it all out. Due to the fact that you're getting flowers for stepping up, you're getting something coming back to you in blessing. You're getting what you thought you lost is coming back to you. You've got commitment coming in because you are expressing your truth. You are expressing and nurturing the truth that is you. Okay? People are trying to put you in the dark. Despite it all, you're making a commitment. You're connecting to your higher power through this truth. So I have a feeling this very well could be a divine blessing coming in. This was a time of turmoil and a time of upset and imbalance. And it's mainly because you connected with this higher power that you were targeted. But with this situation and with the healing of this imbalance, this emotional imbalance, is bringing you much more fruit than what you expected. Okay? You're definitely letting go of the vices and that what is holding you back. You are in the, yes, you are in the mind frame of letting go with that, what no longer serves you. We've got the Three of Wands here as well. So you need to be patient. You've done the work. You just need to continue to stay consistent, and you need to stay the course. Just being patient with what you're doing and with how you're going about it. Okay? Allowing the divine to work in your life. Okay? Your ships are coming in. There's many blessings, many partnerships, many collaborations, many actions on its way. You put a lot of work into something and you are going to receive back that what you put out, which is many blessings. Be patient. Yeah, we've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse coming out. They see your connection and they see the pain and the suffering and the reliance, the destruction of your stability, of you having to be self-reliant. And they are the ones that are at the helm of this chaos. Okay? We've got a Queen of Cups in the reverse, so that's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And they are the ones that are creating this dependency. They very well could be emotionally or energetically dependent on you at this time, and they very well could be casting illusions within your relationships. Eight of Wands in reverse and Four of Wands. Yeah, they don't want you resting. They want you stopped, and they want you, yeah. They're trying to put a stop to any particular relationship or any type of emotional balance with you. Okay? They're trying to create a situation where you are dependent energetically, financially, somehow, some way. They're trying to paint a picture. They're trying to paint a picture to make you look a certain way. Because you are very fortunate. The divine is working in your favor. You are ending out and you are ending out these negative cycles once and for all. And they can't sleep. They're at their wits' end. They're losing sleep. They're losing the ability to, they're pacing. They're wondering how they're going to thwart and take away this Wheel of Fortune, but it's automatically protected. They can't take it. It's not theirs. Okay? I'm not a lawyer. Sorry. What's the scoop? Yeah, the Fool. Somebody's trying to take all of your blessings and make you second guess them. And this is regarding this Queen of Cups. This water energy, very emotionally manipulative. They're going to try to make you question everything that you know. They're making you question your reality. It's because you're standing in this Empress energy. You're standing on your own. You're being self-reliant. You're manifesting. And they're coming forward with some sort of it's almost giving me the feeling that here's a little gift, shut the fuck up. Shut your fucking mouth. Here's some breadcrumbs. They're giving you an ultimatum. You either shut up or there's other problems going to happen. They're going to shut you down. Spirit saying don't be scared of them because you're standing on a better leg than they are at this point. Yeah. They see they see how the greatness that you have. They see that you're good at something, and they don't like it, right? They want you to sell yourself. They want to sell yourself short. They want to, just basically shut you up, put you in a box. When you're meant to be explored, you're meant to be creating, you're meant to shine. And somehow they feel that they can shut you up and put you back in the box to where you do not succeed. Yeah, you're standing on business anyway. Too fucking bad for them. Oh yeah, you're having a great awakening is what you're doing. You're seeing where they're making you question yourself. You're seeing the breadcrumbs. You're seeing all the little bits of desperation that they had you in. You're seeing all the plays that they played to get you to where they needed you. You're seeing it all. It's all coming to light. You had that great awakening. Okay? And this is what's helping you put the end to this bullshit once and for all. The divine is working in your life, so don't ever question it. The divine brings certain things to light for a particular reason. Stop questioning it. The one thing that gives you life, that gives you insight, that inspires you, should not be questioned. What's the top cat card to this madness reading? What is the cat card? Fucking A, Six of Pentacles. Things are going to end up better than expected, collective. Things are going to balance out. You will receive the justice that you need. Okay? You're going to get more than enough to be able to not only help yourself, but help other people. Okay? So stay the course. No mercy. No mercy. This is how they wanted you. This is what they wanted for you. Are you going to have mercy for that? Hmm? Are you going to have mercy? Oh, yeah, everything is just fine. Um, really? Everything's just fine. Hmm. Doesn't look so fine for them in the end. They get what they give. If they give nothing, they're getting nothing. Hmm. They're trying to get you out of character. They're trying to piss you off. They're trying to get you to snap out. They've been doing this for years. They've almost went broke. And I think what's happening is the bitterness of trying to get you into this position and into this energy. Okay? All the money, all the time, all the energy that's invested in to get you into this energy is making them go into this energy themselves. They're fucking tired of it. They want you to take the bait, collective. They want you to take the bait and they want you to act out of character so finally they can make you look like you're crazy and get you closed up. They want to put you in a romper room. And by you just living your best life is going to put them to shame. That's how easy and simple it is. living your best life, not allowing what they're trying to do take you out, to allow it to affect you. No. Now they're trying to use the people around you. They're trying to influence the people around you to get you into this energy. Now they're manipulating and they are wreaking havoc and chaos with the people around you in order to get them to move away from you, to get you into this energy. So all of that, I rebuke it. I send it back. Let it go back to sender. Anything sent out to my collective, anyone that watches my videos, may the divine lay a blanket over you, a protection of awareness, of healing. I ask of the divine to blanket your life, blanket your experiences. Let it bring you abundance, prosperity, and healing, courage, and strength. Allow you to start to win, and any ill will sent towards you, let it be automatically transmuted to blessing of abundance and prosperity. Let any ill will be sent to you, my collective, anyone that shows compassion in my direction, may you be protected. And may any ill will be sent back to sender and bound to them until they learn perfect love and perfect trust within their heart. Let you not be harmed. Touch not my anointed. As above, so below. As within, so without. May you be guided, guarded, and protected by angels, your ancestors, and the divine. May no harm come to you. And may justice be swift. Ashe. So it is. So mote it be. All right, steampunk. Is there any love messages? We haven't heard messages of love lately. It's all been a bunch of fucking Jerry Springer shows. Do we got anything good to talk about in the collective energy? Can you give us a message on that? Messages of love over the holidays? Is there anything in the wheelhouse for that? Let's do a 5-step. What's the overall collective message on love? There's been a lot of reflection. Somebody's been left out in the cold, but you're finding your self-worth and you're walking away from that what no longer serves you emotionally. Which sometimes we have to be left out in the cold to show us who is really there for us and who's not. And we're standing on business. We're standing on what matters to us. We're standing on our values, integrity, and that's what matters. That's what's creating our peace of mind, is our overall boundaries for ourselves. We're not settling for less anymore, collective. We've raised our standards because you know what? We know we're good enough. We've never been an over, we've never been too much. We've always been enough. And the thing is we have to realize we are always and will always be enough for the right person. And until they come along, be patient. Work on yourself. Empower yourself. Inspire yourself. And step into your power so that way you can be in that frequency of balance and independence to maybe raise your frequency to a place of benefit and union within yourself that puts you also in alignment with quite possibly a soulmate. But you have to remember you are the one that you're looking for. You have to start there first. You have to find love within your own heart before you can find love in another. Yeah. Standing on boundaries and letting go of that what no longer serves you. Finally saying goodbye. Oh, come on, give me another chance. What? You should have treated me a little differently in the beginning. Had you not created such a nightmare, chances are there might have been another chance. What can I say? Can I really trust somebody that tried to end my life? Should I give somebody a chance for trying to end my life? Or is it just to finish me off? Because if you think I'm that stupid, you're sadly mistaken. If you honestly think that you're going to come back in and you're going to try to pull the wool over my eyes, I don't wear wool hats. I never thought it was very fashionable. Oh, that's going to bring lots of conflict. Well, if you can't go and get back with him, then guess what? That's going to kill all our whole plan. Aw, oh, it's going to kill the plan already. In fact, they're probably shaking in their boots that it's all coming to an end. The whole idea is coming to an end. They're probably fighting with themselves. Yeah, clearly not satisfied with the fact that you're balancing everything out. Oh yeah, they're sad. They're really sad. They underestimated how powerful you were. They thought they were going to get away with it. Hmm. You got some pretty fucking good news coming in, collective. Certain things are going to piss you off, but it's going to set you free. And on top of that, you got your dreams about to come true. Your dreams are literally about to come true, manifest before your eyes. Your mind will be officially blown. Hold tight. Be in the frequency of receiving these beautiful blessings, abundance, stability. Just be in the beautiful essence of what's about to happen in your life. To be in that energy. Hold on to that energy. Don't let that shit go. Okay? Hold on to the infinite possibilities that are about to unfold. Okay? And it's all because you let go of this past energy. Coming in bias. Oof. Yeah, you're gonna be sitting pretty. Ooh, and you're gonna be able to finally make some decisions you've been wanting to make for a long time. Ooh, wow. Going for a bike ride. You're gonna balance things out just fine. Yeah, you're gonna have to go AWOL for a while. You're gonna have to go MIA. Because somebody's gonna try and take this blessing away from you. Because the thing is you're gonna get this blessing that was meant for you a long time ago. Okay? But their whole reason, the whole holdup as to why you didn't get this is because they didn't feel that you were responsible enough to receive it. Okay? So they didn't feel that you were mentally, emotionally, psychologically sound enough to receive this blessing. But it turns out you're more than capable. In fact, if anybody should have this blessing, it should be you. It's got your fucking name on it. So much so that it's got a watermark on the side of it with your fucking name on it. Okay? Two of Swords. You're calling truce on this shit. No more wool over your eyes. You're seeing it for what it is. Not only that, is you're more than capable of balancing this out. Okay? If those were in the reverse, I'd question it. Because you'd be indecisive, unable to call truce to yourself and whatever else within yourself and with others. You wouldn't be able to balance, you wouldn't be able to juggle, you wouldn't be able to take on this position, but you're more than capable. Okay? And this shit is coming in fast. You're going to be sitting pretty. You're going to be able to nurture your stability. You're going to be able to ground. You're going to be able to be stable, stand on your own 2 feet, be independent. Something tells me you're going to be very wealthy. Got some beautiful energy. I think this is all about finding love for yourself. Okay? But I'll tell you, there's going to be people jealous. There's going to be a lot of people jealous. Okay? They're going to try to take it all down. They're going to try to stop it in your tracks. They're going to try to destroy it because they don't believe you deserve it. Even after you are put in the position where you get these blessings, they still don't think you deserve it. The audacity of these people, right? They're jealous, they're envious, they're relentless, right? They couldn't even balance out a paper bag. They want you to feel defeated. They want you to feel disempowered. They want you to feel drained. And this is why they're working so hard to do this. But what they don't understand is the fire that you have within you. It's not something that they can take from you. The whole thing is here is you're finding the courage within yourself to stand forward, stand up, move forward. Your resilience is paying off. Your persistence is paying off. And those people talking smack, are in for a rude awakening because they're trying to place illusions in your way, trying to heighten your emotions, play with your emotions, create illusions. They're going to come in and try to present you with a way forward. But this particular energy is going to be energetically dependent on you, which is going to, yeah, this piece of shit is coming after you because they're dependent on your energy. Okay? You're going to be able to have to put this to rest once and for all. Okay? This energy is like energetically dependent on you. They've been siphoning off of you for a long time. But I have a feeling that they're not in a very good mood. They're being very manipulative, all because you're taking a step forward in a new direction. Okay? And they're chomping at the bit. They're actually kind of losing their shit because you're taking a step forward. Yeah. They're trying to ruin your stability. They're collaborating with other people to try to take down your stability. Fuck around and find out. The divine is working in your favor, collective. Okay? You speak, you act, and you are with good intention. And this is why the divine is in your favor. You're not out here ruining people's lives. You're out here empowering people. You're out here inciting some sort of healing or empowerment or inspiration in people. You're helping the merry-go-round go round, but you're an empowerment rather than a descendant. You are not the villain they are making you out to be, collective. The truth. The truth will set you free. Okay? Be patient. People are trying to ruin you. They're trying to frame you. They're trying to create lies and deception. They're going to be met with celebration because they're not going to win. You are, collective. These buggers are going to be shook at the fact that you took a step forward in a new direction and it stepped you in alignment with your destiny. It was always meant for you and it's protected. Don't allow their shenanigans to drop you out of the sky, dear starseed. Stand in your power, shine. Don't only have hope for yourself, but share that hope with the world. You are meant to shine. You have a beautiful soul. Allow that to radiate outward from within. Don't hold back. Inspire the world. Be that guidance. Be that hope. Be that reason, even if you have to. Hell, be that North Star. You are meant to shine anyway. Tell me more. What's the deal? What, all because you're shining? They don't like that. They're trying to make you self-sabotage. They're trying to irregulate your emotions so that way you can't step into your power. Or every time you step into your power, they're questioning it. Are you really stepped into your power? They're testing you. How about now? How about now? Yes, I'm still standing in my power. I'm still standing on my boundaries. How about now? Yep, things haven't changed in the last minute. Oh, how about now? Uh, I don't think it'll ever change if you keep asking me. If you keep stalking me. If you keep sabotaging me. It's never going to change. I'm going to keep these boundaries. And you know what? It's going to be pretty peaceful. Because I've got to make it that. All that work you're doing to come up against me, you're going to go broke. And you're going to be depleted. Because the divine don't play. The ancestors don't play. My guides, guards, and protectors don't play. So deplete yourself. Go broke. Make yourself look like an absolute loon. Because all that paper trail and all the bullshit and all the people that you had to come up against me, little old me, and I'm speaking on behalf of the collective, you're a disgrace. To come up against one person as a group and you still couldn't hack it, if that's not humbling, I don't know what is. Don't fuck with the divine. Mm-hmm. Oh, because you're speaking truth. Oh, no, I can't help you. No. So all that was meant for you, you're not getting anymore. This whole illusion in the background that they said that they were going to give you or they were going to provide for you is all an illusion, right? All the shit that they held over your head. The saying, oh, I'll be there for you. Oh, I love you. It's all a fucking joke. But the truth is coming out. The truth is going to come out and you're going to call them on their shit. And their whole overall intention was premeditated. So that puts them at the scene of the crime. That puts them at the scene of the intention on the storyline. You're finally going to be able to finally let this go, collective, once and for all. Yeah, you've gone through the worst of it. The divine said so. Mhm. They thought by throwing you out in the cold that, they were being sneaky. That they thought that that was going to hang you up. Thought that that was going to take away all of your, and, be sneaky and steal off of you and hang you up. Because they thought, you get stuck up on this whole thing and keep crawling back. Yeah. Now, you found your self-worth. You restabilized your priorities and you created a new foundation for yourself instead, without them included. You gotta be proud of yourself for stepping up, being self-reliant, finding out and finding your footing again. You deserve all the blessings and abundance and prosperity that's coming to you. Okay? You deserve absolutely every bit of it. So be in the frequency to welcome that into your life. Be in the frequency to allow that to come into your reality. Okay? Imagine how it would feel to be um, emotionally fulfilled. How would that feel? Sit in it for a while. What would it feel like to be financially fulfilled? So that way you're not having to worry about money. Your money wounds are finally gone and dissipated. No longer carrying that feeling of lack. You're finally being able to relax your shoulders and remove the tongue from your mouth and not have to be worrying, the roof of your mouth and not having, being able to relax your jaw and finally being able to decompress from all the stress. Just kind of sit in that peace of mind of what it might feel like. Think about little things of wounds, of maybe a wealth wound that might come up that makes you feel that you don't deserve and banish that shit. That you don't feel that you're worthy of and banish that shit. Let it go. You deserve to be abundant. You deserve to be prosperous. You deserve to make money while you sleep. You deserve to have to not worry about whether or not you're going to have enough money to pay your bills. You should be able to have enough money in your account to buy a house. You know, you should have the peace of mind of not having to go hungry. It's your right. You've been through a lot, collective. You know, you've worked many, many hours, many days, many weeks, many years, many different jobs, different positions to try to make something for yourself. You deserve the abundance and the prosperity that is coming to you, collective. Stand in the frequency of receiving that. Allow and welcome that into your life. Allow the notion that you're not worthy or that you're not enough or that you're not strong enough to hold on to that or taking that particular responsibility. You're more than enough. You're more than capable. You know, you've already thought about investing it into certain things. You've already got plans. It's just you need the miracle. You needed that moment in time. Believe in that miracle. Believe in the possibilities. Drop out all this propaganda. Drop out all the fear. It doesn't serve you anyway. And really, if shit's gonna go down, if shit's gonna fly, it's gonna fly whether you're gonna say something or acknowledge it or be in that energy. It's gonna happen. So why hold on to the pain and the suffering and be held back? Stand in the possibilities, the endless possibilities that there's a magic divine energy working in your life, protecting you, guarding you as you go through your day, wanting you to be living your best timeline, giving you the chance every day to open your eyes and live your best life, allowing you to make the choice to let go of the pain, suffering, the fear, stepping into that new timeline, the timeline where you feel at peace within yourself, knowing that everything will be provided to you at that time that you need it. Believing in the miracle makes the miracle happen. Believing in that miracle is knowing that miracle essence is within you, knowing that you are worthy of that miracle. Step into that peace of mind, the mindfulness of the infinite possibilities. Understand these infinite possibilities are asking you to be courageous. It's asking you to be inspired, to be creative. Go big or go home. Dream big, not only on an individual scale, but a global scale. Bring in the possibility and the perspective that the world could very well be brought to peace, tranquility, community, compassion, forgiveness. It's all available. It's all available. The more we reside within this higher frequency, the more it will have no other choice but to show up. But we have to do that on a collective basis. The more we hold on to this fear mentality that we're going to be in a big, huge problem is the moment that it's going to become. It's going to become us if we follow the fear. It'll be a self-fulfilled prophecy. Because you choose to use the distractions of the pain and the suffering and the fear to overtake you and to control you, to control the essence of yourself, to submit to the fear rather than to submit to the possibility is a little bit madness in itself. But either way you cook it. Whether you think of the possibilities or you think of the pain and the suffering and the fear, you're still thinking of something. The only difference is you're vibrating at a lower frequency. You're vibrating at a lower, powerless, inevitable doom frequency. And you wonder why you don't feel at peace. You wonder why you're so filled with anxiety. You wonder why you're so uncertain. By removing that whole possibility of the pain and the suffering and the fear out of your mind. Yeah, it's there. It's there. It's there. It's haunting you. It's grabbing at your ankle, wanting to grab hold of you and control you and treat you like a puppet. But the moment you choose to say no, the moment you choose to rebuke that, the moment you choose to stand on boundaries for your peace of mind and to hold on to the infinite possibilities that you have within your life and your possibilities within your arsenal of the wisdom that you carry, the years of wisdom and information that resides within your soul and your mind and your heart, realizing all the chaos that never served you. It only was meant to teach you as to how strong you are. The fact that you got through it, the fact that you're sitting here listening to this video, you survived 100% of it. You should pat yourself on the back. You got through to this point. What makes you think you can't get through another day, another week, another month? Allowing the divine to work in your life opens up more possibilities if only you do. And let go of the fear, let go of the pain, let go of the suffering. And damn straight I'm calling myself out, just as I'm calling out certain people. I'm calling out myself. Mhm. This is recorded the reason why I'm on here. It's to help myself recognize the power within me, to recognize what I'm capable of, the impact that I can make. Bring back the infinite possibilities to your mind and hold on to them. Step into the forgiveness, the compassion, the empowerment of who you are. Allow the pain and the suffering to melt away. For some of you, it might be hard to let go. But when you've sat with it for so long, you've ripped it apart, you've analyzed it, you've realized it for what it is. What is it to hold on to? Why shouldn't you let it go after you've learned everything you could from it? It's either taught you what you were willing to accept, or taught you what you're not willing to accept. It taught you the ability to make a boundary. It taught you what you agree with and what you will stand 10 toes down to. So no matter whether it was a harmful situation or a positive situation, it still teaches you something. It brings you a heightened awareness. It allows you to make a choice as to whether or not you want to show up in the light or the shadow. You, ultimately, on an individual basis, is what the change will be in this world. Each and every single one of us, individually, will be either the evolution or the demise of humanity. We are the change we wish to see in the world. It is up to us to make that impact, providing this impact harms to none, brings peace to the world, brings healing, abundance. So choose to step into a higher vibration, PA. Choose to step into a higher vibration. And if that's not high enough, step into a higher vibration than that. Set boundaries and stand on your boundaries. No longer allow yourself to be in that frequency in which you receive another year of what you've been through. See where you went wrong and where you can hold yourself accountable as to how you chose to allow yourself to be in that in the beginning, in the first place. The thing is that most of our relationships, we try to work it out. We try to compromise. We try to wait one more day. We try to wait and maybe fan, calm the calm the flames. We try to gain a better understanding. Yet we find ourselves in yet another tied up pretzel, trying to make somebody else feel better, like tying ourselves into a pretzel to bring comfort to other people. You showed compassion, that's why you're here. You showed loyalty and forgiveness and friendship. Now I suffer for it. How do you suffer for it? Hmm? How do you suffer for the forgiveness? How do you suffer for the compassion? How do you suffer for the loyalty that you showed? Okay, so this didn't put you out any. As much as it didn't really put you out. You kind of abandoned yourself. But I think this was a lot to do with how they swindled you down and how they made you feel worthless and how they made you feel not enough and how they made you try to jump through hoops in order to be enough. Kept you grasping at straws for nothing when they're not even a milkshake that you'd even want at the yard. It's the type of milkshake you'd rather chuck in the ditch. It's like getting a chocolate chip cookie and finding out they were raisins. Maybe even chocolate raisins. Okay, so you have no idea why it was returned with sorrow and loss and heartbreak? Because it showed you what happens when you show up for the wrong people. It's because I put the work into it, Dylan. And this doesn't just fall into place. I wish. But thank you for the compliment. It takes time, patience. Yeah, totally. It shows you what you don't want in a relationship well as well. No, friends did not push you back in. People like that to push you back in to that? No, they're called monkeys. It's called a big narcissistic fucking head fuck. Because you go to try to leave and then they try to coax you back in. Being your friend, they make it virtually impossible for you to get out of it. They all work together. It's a big old party that you don't even realize about it, and you're the entertainment. So snap out of it. You're better off walking away from it. It's trying to show you what you don't deserve in your life, is what it's doing. specifically if it's not in alignment with who you are. I'm not gonna rock. I'm not gonna rock any piercing things. No piercings, no tattoos. Yeah, not your bad at all, Dylan. There's people out there that like it. There's people out there that don't. Just let it out. I'm not judging. I'm not hating. There's quite a few people out there that have got a lot of nice artwork. Do I condone it? No. I just don't feel that it's for me, and that's quite alright. I still respect the art. I still respect the idea that you can create what you want for your body, and that's your own personal choice, ultimately. Now, transgender stuff, I think, honestly, you should wait till you're at least an adult to make any type of changes. And there's people out there that would disagree with me, and I don't care. The situation with that is the fact that your soul very well could have lived as a masculine for maybe 4 to 5, 6 lifetimes. And because you've now stepped into a vessel of a woman with a masculine energy, just makes it feel slightly out of sorts, out of balance. But within this life, you are to experience what it is to be a woman. So within that body structure of a woman, you will experience that. But the essence of a masculine is still within you. Okay? So you might feel a little fucked up being in a woman's body with a masculine essence. But it's part of the fun. It's part of the experience. It's part of the it's part of the lesson about stepping into this life, into this body. And I come out and say it, I've thought about it myself. I've thought about how the masculine and feminine aspect of myself can vary. It can change depending on my emotions, depending on my fight, depending on my courage, self confidence, the way I show up for myself, trying to balance out that masculine, feminine within myself. I've come to realize I would rather sooner have it in balance rather than one or the other. Could I fly onto the more emotional aspect of myself and be more effeminate? I very well could. I very well could be stepping into more of my power and more of my assertiveness and uh, my leader like qualities and step into my masculine. I very well could. But I find I'm more at balance with both. So that's why I choose to reside within the middle. It allows me to show up for myself as well as be compassionate with myself. And not only with myself, but with other people. So I embrace the feminine aspects of myself as well as the masculine aspects of myself. And I think it empowers me in such a way that is, um, it puts me in my own lane. I'm not better or worse than anyone. I don't feel that I am better than anyone else, but I find that the peace of mind that I have within my mind and my heart is paramount. It's substantially more important than what people think of me and how people should see me. I give two flying fucks about how other people see me. I'm at balance within myself, and that's all that matters. It makes no difference what people think. If anyone has any opinions opposing who I am, it's only projecting their own insecurities about themselves. So, it's the way it is. The impact that you make within the essence of yourself, of who you are as you are in your current being, the impact that you will make in this life is more important than the body vessel that you partake in, the body vessel that you live in. You should welcome the possibility of being thankful and being loving and being compassionate in the skin that you're in, and embrace the opportunity to come into that balance within yourself, whether you're masculine or feminine, whether you're a male or a female. The essence to be demisexual is to connect to the spirit of a person rather than who they are and what body they have. It's not about the essence of masculine and feminine coming into union. You can do that within yourself. Whether or not you want to bear children, whether or not you want to bring life into the world should be a course of action between a masculine and feminine because that is how they were built. But the ability to have a affection or a um, connection or intimacy with someone of the same energy, of the same bodily structure, is to know what you like as yourself, as to know what you would like to provide for yourself in that intimacy, and to know as well as to how to provide that intimacy to someone else. This should not be frowned upon as to who you choose to share your energy with, but this energy should be made sacred. It should not be made as a one night stand. It should not be made as a essence to a Tinder date or a worthless time. It should be brought to a sacred purpose. It should be brought to a place of honor and respect, of sensuality, of loving self and loving others, showing compassion. Many different levels. Compassion can be shown on a platonic avenue or a sensual avenue, depending on the bond, depending on the connection. But opening up to the possibilities that certain spirits, certain people, certain entities, certain souls, they come into our life for a particular reason to show us a new understanding or perspective. What is being called to you through your heart, through your soul, through your mind, when that comes into balance, allowing that calling from within to be cherished, to be happy in your own skin, to be at peace with who you are. I think that is goal. I think that's the true essence of life. To embrace to embrace the moment that you have and make it sacred. Bring value, bring purpose, bring healing, bring beauty to your experience. through your intention instead of making it superficial and shallow. You can add a sacred honor and respect and integrity to it. It'll bring you to a whole new level, a brand new perspective and possibility, bring you deeper, more fulfilled relationships and connection. To honor that sacred union within a relationship for what it is, as sacred, the trust and honor, loyalty. The deeper you go down that rabbit hole of transparency, love, trust, accountability, the better it gets. But you have to not only be honest with yourself, but you have to be honest with your partner. You can't expect to have a fulfilled relationship and something of substantial essence of sacredness or value with lies and deception and holding back the truth and holding back that what you were doing in behind the scenes to bring deception and lies to the situation is dishonor the sacredness of that connection. This is why it's so predominantly important to heal the pain and the suffering, for the inability to open up and to step into the possibilities of a sacred union, and to be scared to hurt your heart or to be scared that someone might hurt you. If we healed, if we allowed the previous relationship to close out before we step into something new, it brings us more into alignment with what's meant for us. Less, instead of keeping things in a shallow basis. Life, love, connection, being authentic, confirmation. It is what makes it worth it. The ability to stand on principles, to stand on boundaries, to stand on integrity, good intention, honesty, be loyal. It's not that difficult. It's really not that difficult. And the more transparent and the more trust you put into it, equally, you become unstoppable as a couple. Nothing can sway you. But the sooner the moment that you let another energy come in, there becomes a battle to one up the other, which creates an imbalance within the connection. And for the karmics that pin people up against each other and make people compete to be in the runner up just for entertainment purposes, those are stupid checkers games that they don't deserve your time. They don't deserve your energy. So be wary, be choosy as to who you share your energy with. If people are not willing to honor you for who you are and how you stand on your boundaries, if they can't show up to your level, then they're not meant for you. If they say you're too much, or if they say that, you need to like loosen up a little bit, you need to like drop your boundaries. Like, how am I supposed to meet you halfway? How am I supposed to meet you where you are? Well, maybe you're not supposed to meet me where I am. If you can't even wrap your head around where I am, maybe you're not meant for me at all. Simple stuff. If you can't meet me where I am, if I have to diminish myself to meet you where you are to make you comfortable, you're clearly not for me. So be patient. Wait till the person that can meet you where you are, meet you where you stand. Certain people will want to elevate. Certain people will want to grow with you. They'll be inspired by you. Hold on to these people. The people that show compassion to you, hold on to those people. The people that actually show up for you, hold on to those people. Just be careful, because people end up weaponizing compassion to use it against you. So if you find people giving to you only to hold it over your head, that's a warning sign. Accept gifts until you see this warning sign. Until this red flag pops up that they're holding it over your head. This is one lesson that I learned in the last little while. The people that want to give to you, the ones that want to give to you and support you, are just going to do it. They're not going to ask for really anything in return. Okay, it's not a requirement. But the people that want to give to you and that expect something in return is a different story. It's a one thing to give back. It's a one thing to give a discount. It's a one thing to give a freebie. But people got to eat. If you want to provide a service and they don't want to pay for it, like over and over and over and over and over again, and they don't want to support you, they're not for you. They're taking advantage of you. But ultimately, it gives you the choice as they show up in certain ways. It gives you the choice to show up in certain ways. So, however they show up for you is giving you the option as to how to show up for them and show up accordingly. Simple stuff. The weeds will weed themselves out. On that note, my friends, you have yourselves a good evening. Thank you so much for your ongoing support. I hope these messages and these channels helped you this evening. A lot of it came from Source and my ancestors. Please be good to yourself if you can't be good at it, so that way you can be good for others, good to others. Okay? We are the change that we wish to see in the world. We need to step up and start being that change as a collective. Lead by example. Picketing signs aren't helping the situation. We need to start showing up. We are that change. Do we want that new earth? We need to walk into that new earth, leading by example. We can't be waiting on our municipalities to do so. We need to work together as a community. That's the only way that's going to happen. It's the only way we're going to step into this. This is why it's so important to heal, so that way you can step in alignment to what's meant for you and step forward and to be that impact you would like to see in the world. Step into your higher timeline. Step into the purpose that it is given to you. Step into your calling. Step into your destiny. Step into what is being called to you from within you. Stop looking outside of yourself into the distractions to find the answers. Look within yourself. Look within you. Deep below all the pain and all the suffering, go in and find the innocence. Go in and find the inspiration. Go in and find your imagination, your creativity, your authentic self, and step into that. Go beyond the belittlement and the, the unworthiness and the pain and the suffering. Go beyond it. Step back into your innocence. It's all shrouded over by all the distractions. Show up for your inner child. Heal that relationship with your inner child. And together allow your relationship to grow into something beautiful. Fill your own damn cup up first before you expect someone else to fill that for you. Let your cup runneth over. It all starts with you. Until the next video, much abundance and prosperity to you, to my supporters, to my viewers. I love you all. See you next time.